guys, I was only going to do 2 videos for the day, but I saw this and I thought I have to. I have to talk about this. This is too good. Trump has appointed Matt Gaetz and Nikki Haley to his cabinet. No, sorry, not Nikki Haley, sorry, Tulsi Gabbard, to his cabinet. And the warmongers are freaking out. And get this, for hysterics, MSN or NBC, Meet the Press, decides to bring in Andrew Bolton, of all people, to make the argument about why this is a bad idea. NBC, look, come here, NBC, come in closer. He's killed people. You might as well got freaking Satan to turn up to do the interview. What part do you think this is going to be popular or not hysterically funny? If anybody was on the fence about these picks, they're going to sit there and think, do I want to listen to a baby killer? Probably not. If Satan himself turned up and made an argument about why Matt Gaetz and Tulsi Gabbard shouldn't be in Trump's cabinet, I am infinitely more interested in listening to the devil himself rather than fucking Andrew Bolton. Andrew Bolt, whatever his name is. Right, let's listen to this. Listen to this warmonger have an absolute mental breakdown. And you tell me if you think Trump's doing the right thing. I think he's doing the right thing. If he's making them this upset over it, oh, they've got to be terrified.
Well, I think that Tulsi Gabbard's nomination to be Director of National Intelligence, when I first heard that today, my immediate reaction was hilarious.
Why?
She's totally not competent for that job. Gaetz is the worst. She may be tracking in at the second worst. Haven't had a lot of time to do research on the Tulsi Gabbard nomination. But, well, I think that Tulsi Gabbard's nomination to be Director of National Intelligence, when I first...
The warmonger himself, John Bolton, sorry. The warmonger himself, John Bolton, the guy that has blown up most of the third world country, who has a body count higher than Hillary Clinton. The devil looks at this guy and says, when I grow up, Pops, I want to be just like you. And you think bringing him on to your show is going to be, what, received well by the Trump base? John Bolton, tell us about your history. Well, I decided to go to war and blow up a whole bunch of people, and at the end of the day, I was kind of proud. You may as well have got fucking Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump to do a better job. Actually, he probably would have done a better job. But that's what I say, like, at the end of the day, you're what? You're getting warmongers in? And people aren't going to realize this? You fucking gotta be kidding me, right? John Bolton. The Babylon Bee needs to do a spoof where they mock this interview, but instead they put the devil as John Bolton. Yeah. And now they're talking
the worst.
And here he is on CNN as well. Like,
cabinet level appointment in history until they then heard about the Matt Gaetz appointment. Really, my reaction was that this is like the legend of Caligula, the Roman emperor, who wanted to nominate his horse as a Roman consul. You had to be a Roman senator at the time to be a consul, and it was intended to show how demeaned and degraded the Roman Senate had become. So now we're going to see whether the American Senate can stand up and reject two people who are totally unqualified, unfit professionally, and and really lacking in the moral characteristics, the character that you need to hold.
You got to be fucking kidding me. You're talking about morals? Mr. Baby Killer is talking about morals. Oh, I thought I've heard it all. Now I've heard that. I really have heard it all.
Hold these jobs. I think this vote should be 100-0 against both of them.
Bolton, a real dope, but I thought he'd be great because he was so stupid. He was like a boiler. Every time, if somebody shot down a little tiny crappy drone that cost about $15, he'd want to go to war with Russia. I said, no, I think he was great for me, though, for a period of time because he was a nut job, and everybody, I could see his face get red with that stupid white mustache, and he'd be ready to explode. And this was good for me. I went to Kim Jong-un in North Korea. I took this moron with me, and he never said anything. But when Kim Jong-un saw him, he said, oh, shit, I think the guy wants to go to war. So he was great for me to negotiate with. The same thing with Russia. You know, when Putin saw him, I'd be very nice. I'd say, hi, Vladimir, how you doing? And then Bolton's, 2 rows back, and it'd see that moron, and it'd say, holy shit, this guy wants to go to war with me.
Now, I will correct Trump on that. The Kim Jong-un deal actually fell through because of Andrew Bolton. So he fails to mention that point. It was actually Andrew Bolton, I believe, that killed the deal. But yeah, this is a guy that Trump literally has turned around and said would go to war with half the world. And NBC and CNN and all these other stations are sitting there going, my God, let's get them on there and let's talk to them because they got some credibility left. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You might as well get fucking Dick Cheney's wife on there, or daughter or whatever it is on there. Liz Cheney, get his daughter on there. You'd have better luck convincing the people about that. But guys, this is just like, talk about like just fucking up. Like, wow. Like your plan to discourage Matt Gaetz and to get him not elected is to basically bring a warmonger on national TV. Good for you. Let's see how that goes. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Next week, I believe that NBC is going to be booking Satan to make the advocate for Planned Parenthood. And they'd have a better chance of selling that to people than Andrew Bolton, or John Bolton, sorry. John Bolton going through and trying to claim that Matt Gaetz, or Tulsi Gabbard is a bad pick for Congress because of morals. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.